Welcome to another episode of This Is Anything Goes. Today we'll be working on the washing machine and we're going to be testing out whether this washing machine cleaner really does work or it just works a bit. Okay, so let's get to it. Now, to do this test, well, I won't be just throwing this inside and then claim that it works based on the dirt that comes out. What I'm going to do is I am going to take this apart so you can see the drum, how dirty it is. Then I'll assemble it back and then I'll put this in. Then we'll run one cycle of this and then we'll take it apart again and see how it goes. If it's clean, it's good. If it's not, I'm going to show you how to clean it. Okay, so we have gotten everything out and let's have a look. This is pretty nasty. Okay, so this is pretty nasty. This is just dusty and all. Overall looks okay, it's just a bit dusty. This is not too bad. This cover is a bit dirty. This is nasty and there is water inside. So I'll most likely remove more by opening all this later on. But we can see how dirty it is. And this is horrific. This is really horrific. Okay, so to remove this, we actually use the slide hammer here as well because I wasn't feeling much of a wasting time pulling it out. Okay, so now let's assemble this back and run the Goodmate washing machine cleaner and see, and then we'll disassemble it again. Alright, we've gotten the thing assembled back and let's have a look at this washing machine cleaner. It said to throw one pad in and run one cycle of clean tub, so that's what we will be doing. Clean tub. Okay, and we'll throw this in. That's all the water. Start. Okay, so we'll come back in 20 minutes and see how it goes, alright? Okay, so it has done its cycle. You will see some stuff here. Quite a lot. Let's have a look at this. And nope, still very dirty. Okay, let's take this apart and let's have a look. Okay, are you guys ready? So this is after running the washing machine cleaner by Goodmate. Just as dirty. Yep. Just as dirty. Well, you do have some coming out, but majority of the dirt is actually still there. Oh God. Alright, you can still see a lot of dirt here. There is definitely a lot of dirt here. And that's still horrible. Okay, so I'm gonna bring all this downstairs. I'm actually on the second floor. I'm gonna bring all this downstairs outside the house and I'm gonna show you how I clean it, alright? Except for this. I'm leaving this here. I'm leaving this tub here. I'm gonna clean it as is over here and then I'll drain it down over there. Okay. Okay, so I've taken it out apart a bit more so you can see what we are dealing with. A lot of mold. This is what you saw, and the inside, oh my god, mold everywhere. So yep, we'll be pressure washing this. I could have taken the bottom part out here as well, but I want the drum to have some integrity while I spray it later. So yep, let's get to it. Alright, we're done, and as you can see, nice and shiny. Very nice and shiny, no more dirt. There are still some over here which I will tackle them with the brush later, because you know, using the pressure washer it's a bit hard to angle. And all these are done, very nice and clean. So are this and this. For some odd reason there's water inside here that I can't get out. I don't know. Okay, this is super clean. This is clean. And this is what I'm impressed. There's no more dirt inside here. There's no more dirt inside here. Or mold, or whatever you call it. Okay, so let's summarize this. How long of a duration before you actually clean your washing machine's drum like this? Well, I would say every 2 years would be good. I mean, this has been, I think, 5-6 years. So yeah, washing machine cleaner is useless. Don't waste your money on that. That's totally useless. All it did was make my washing machine smells nice a bit, but I doubt it lasts long because of all this mold inside it. So if you have the budget, or if you have the expertise and tools, do it yourself and dismantle the thing and clean it up. It's very simple. You do not need a water pressure pressure washer that is petrol powered. You can just use those simple cheapest one also. Is more than sufficient. This is overkill, but this is what I have. My electric one is leaking, so I can't use that, so I had to use this, which was overkill, and I was actually having a bit of a difficulty trying to control it because everything's flying. And if you slow down the video, you would see some of my parts actually went out the gate, which I have to take it back. Alright, okay, so all that's left now is to just assemble the whole thing and we are done. Yes, assemble the whole thing and we are done. Now, how much did that washing machine cleaner cost? It cost about 22 ringgit for 3 packets, so each time you do it is about 7 ringgit. Dismantling this whole thing will probably take you about 15 minutes if you know what you're doing, or maybe less if you really know what you're doing. Like for me, well, the first time I dismantled it just to see how horrible it was, that took about 15 to 20 minutes because some of the things are stuck and I had to use the sliding hammer. But on the second time when it's not so stuck, well, it only took me like probably about less than 10 minutes. Okay, so if you have not opened your washing machine for long duration, then yes, it will take a bit longer because things will be stuck. Yeah, that's it. I hope this DIY is useful. I hope you will clean your washing machine because all your clothes are being washed in there, and subsequently it affects your health as well. Okay, till next time, I will see you again. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe, and if you have not hit the bell, make sure you hit the bell and the like button, because that is very important, or I'll haunt you for 9 years.